gumdrop buttons. No. Right. Right then. Hi. Sorry about that. I was taking pictures of myself because that's what I do. Right then. Hi everyone. Hi. Nice to see you here. Right then. Um. Hey. Oh, okay. All right. So yes, we're here. We're live. It's a little bright. Not much better. Hopefully you can see me. Please let me know if you can hear me. And we are going. Hi, Mandy. Nice to see you. Hi, Liz. How's it going? Hi, Gwen. Hey, everybody. It is Terry. That's right. It is Reverend Terry Brookins. I am the priestess that you need. And oh my God, we actually made it to February's full moon. Holy Toledo. Um, it's been yeah. It's things are happening live in color and all over the place. So, for those of us just joining our show, my name is Reverend Terry Brookins. I am the priestess you need. I do all the things. I am the proprietress of Beaux Magique. I make all the things. I know everyone has loads of questions. It's been a while since I've been here. Um, and as everyone knows, I have been doing the full transparency things. Y'all, if life is really tough right now, you are not alone because, whew, it's so tough. My Tion's not even staying on. You know how how it is like that. Ooh, child. There we go. All right. So, um, yeah. Hi, Edie. Nice to see you. One's up for Edie. Ba da ba da ba. Um, Hi, Sarah. Sarah, yeah, well, it's something power, that's for darn sure. We're definitely doing the thing here, and I find that my live stream is probably going to go a lot better if I can't see myself. That's going to make it fantastic. So I'm just going to scroll up. So I'm just going to be able to see everyone's comments and not necessarily myself because who wants to look at that besides you? And here we are. So, yes, it is the full moon. I am here doing the thing. I know everyone has loads of questions for me. Um, and I did promise you updates. So here we are in the new space. And well, well, look you, Liz. Shush you. I know where you live, Missy. Um, so yeah, things are happening. Um, as people may have remembered, when we moved to Huntsville, um, and the beautiful Hidden Valley, I may have miscalculated the space I needed for the lab. And so here we are. I am still trying to cram everything that I had in the old lab into the new lab. And yeah, that's still happening. Now, for the questions, I know a lot of people are asking me, Terry, where's my order? I know. Hi, Rodrigo. Nice to see you. Um, yeah, I know that everyone's order is late. Here's the thing. The real reason why your orders are late is because I keep making mistakes. Yeah. Like I ruined a whole batch of Lumiere because I put the wrong stuff in it and I was devastated because it was the same bottle I had been using for like 7 years. And yeah, yeah, that's yeah. Yes, I cried a lot. I cried a lot. And of course, at this point in time, my sacred space is not attached to my lab. So I couldn't even like, do all the proper blessings and cleansings. So, hi Janice, nice to see you. Um, so I did not beat myself up about it for more than 24 hours, whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm making mistakes, y'all. I'm trying so hard to rush and get everyone everything they need. And yeah, I'm not doing so well. So, um, I'm working on it, y'all. I swear I'm doing my best to not make mistakes, to go as fast as I can without screwing up even anything else. Because as we all know, I work on big things for big spirits and big deities. And the last thing I need is to screw up something for them, because a number of them have made requests of me and I'm can't send anything else until I'm finished their stuff. And I'm just like, come on. Can you give a witch a break? No, 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 no. My break was, oh, Terry, you made a mistake. Let's go have a nap now. I'm like, but I have orders that have been waiting. Nap time, but I need to eat. Nap time. And at that point, I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm going to go have a nap. Y'all, it's hard being the priestess you need. It is very hard. So I am still working on it. I'm I'm still devastated about the mother bottle for Lumiere. I have to like rework that. Um, but yeah, so I'm working on it. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. There are orders upon orders at this point. I think there are 3 or 4 that have been waiting for a very long time. We don't want to discuss how long they've been waiting. And I'm trying to get it the best I can and not make mistakes and not miss stuff in your order, or because I'm doing that too, I'm sending out stuff and I think I'm ticking off all the boxes and I'm not. Yeah, so that's a thing. Yes. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Gwen. Yes, Sarah, I am in the same crazy planet. We got a whole parallelogram outside, and I'm like, can I get through one day without spilling something on myself? Not even lavender, like cleaning stuff. Can I get through the day without dropping something? Apparently not. Or, cut myself. Well, I haven't cut myself, so good times. And I still keep iron nails on me because that's a thing. So here we are, trying to get it together, trying to still organize the lab, still trying to like deal with all the same things, because guess what, y'all? I don't know if you know this, but Beaux Magique is big. Now, when I say big, I mean big. There are over 30 sprays. There are over 60 oils, more than 10 powders and incenses, more than 10 soaps, and at least 7 candles that I'm still trying to make sure that they actually will set properly, because the weather is not playing nice. It's 5 degrees a day. Yesterday was minus 31. Woosah, serenity right now. So, Beaux Magique is big. I am one person, and I still have to like live. So, I would never ask any of y'all to like, put more on yourself. And yes, mentors, I know you're rolling your eyes at me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to like go easy on myself, and get it together. But I'm gonna need your help. For those who are interested in helping me, please like raise your hand, put a comment in there because I need some help. And um, yeah, I need help. This is what I need help with. So, my old altar in the old space is was great. It was fantastic. Um, However, remember when we talked about miscalculating the size of the space? Yeah, so um, the new space does not have room for an altar. The altar has to go somewhere else. Now, fun fact, there is a room ready for that altar to go into. And then I got tapped on the shoulder. Terry, here we go. Oh my God. Terry, you need something really, really specific. Uh-huh. I don't even understand. You have lots and lots and lots of work to do, and you work with lots and lots and lots of different energies and spirits and deities. Yes, we all need our own spots. Okay, so the shared accommodations are not working out. So I'm going to need a new altar. And all the old stuff is not going to work. One, because of the space. I no longer have the giant, beautiful shelves. My beautiful centerpiece is not going to fit in that room. Hi, Leah. Um, yes. So yeah, I am here. Well, yes, we're going to utilize the walls, Liz. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not just the walls. It is the whole altar that has to be different. Because apparently, being the priestess you need means I need to have better tools to get stuff done. So you remember this guy? Hey, Terry, this is awesome. And this lady was like, you know what, Terry? Yes, ma'am. You're adorable. Here it comes. You should, you should ask for help to get this altar done. Now, for anyone who has known me for more than 35 seconds, you know about the asking for help thing. Go on, continue laughing. I'll have a drink while you laugh. And we're back. So we know that I don't ask for help. I could have a rib out and still try to load all my camping gear in my car. You love me anyway, so the, you love me anyway, so this is how it's gonna work. So I reached out to Creations by Ray and I said, Ray. They were like, yes, Terry. What would it be like if I gave you some measurements? And you know, laughs and giggles, I just created a whole new altar in a whole new space with different God spots that's handmade so that I can actually work and get all my stuff blessed and have all my magic on automatic like it was before. Uh, and Ray said, like this, Ray like sends me a plan. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Ray sent me a plan, and there was laughter, there were tears, and I'm like, ah ha ha ha, this will only cost about X thousand dollars. And Ray was like, oh yeah. So I need help. Ray has definitely sent me the plan and sent me the measurements. Yes, I'm not sure which ray that is. Oh yes, yes, Gwen, that ray. Um, and yeah, so as as business is still ramping up with Beaux Magique, because I am still doing the thing because I'm only literally have half of my working space because as we all know, as the priestess you need, a lot of my work with Beaux Magique is all spiritual and I don't have a space for that yet. So if I have ever done you a spiritual solid, I am asking right now for your help because Beaux Magique is still ramping up. I'm still trying to get all those things done. I'm still trying to live. Need that altar, so buy me a coffee. Um, yeah, so I would like your help to raise money to get a new altar. That's what I would like. Um, I am just kind of freaking out about asking for help, as we all know. Um, but this is what it is. I can't. I yes, my coffee link is coming up. Hi Sandra, nice to see you. Here is the coffee link. Um, if you have $3, that'd be great. If you don't have $3, that'd be great too. Please send good vibes. If I've ever lit a candle for you, light one for me because a witch is tired. A witch is tired because I am unpacking all the things and I'm still trying to keep the magical equilibrium going and still try to work on myself. Because I cannot, in good faith and good spiritual ethics, ask you to do the thing and reach out for community support if I don't reach out for community support. Yeah. And yes, Sarah, it, if we were not in a panini, I would definitely say the barn raising is happening. I would send my beautiful husband off somewhere to be alone with his gaming and his Dungeons and Dragons and just like get people in there to help me unpack the space and put it in there, put it all together. So, that is what I'm asking. What's going to happen? What's going to happen is I'm going to put a deposit down and I am going to basically be able to have a custom altar that I will be able to blow the top of this little mini mountain off. Um, yeah, that's really what I want to do. See, moving to Hidden Valley is an amazing thing for me because we all know what spiritual burnout is. We've all seen it. We all know priests and priestesses and holy people out there. And yeah, this work is hard. Since we're in the, the pizza pocket outside, it's harder for everyone. I would normally get, my a good dose of mojo from hugging each and every one of you, from hanging out and, sitting around campfires, but I can't do that. So I am now reaching deep within, doing the shadow work, y'all. Do the shadow work, do the homework. I'm doing my homework. I'm going for extra credit. If you need therapy, let me know. There are lots of therapists out there and coaches. We can make it happen one way or another. And yeah, and being in a new space, in a new place, surrounded by nature, let me tell y'all about Hidden Valley. So, out my back deck, I can watch the deer, like, just wander up the creek, tip over bird feeders, and eat all the feed, but that's what they do. And That's like a regular day. There's a woodpecker that's right outside my window. It's like this big. And it's just like pecking on the trees and it just looks at me like, what's up? Right? Right? There is beauty here. I can see, Lake Peninsula from my office window. The beauty that is here is healing so much in my soul, and I want to help bring some of that healing to you. I need a better altar though, and I can't do it myself. That's the real thing. I can't do it. Hi, Twilight. For what I need, I literally can't do it. I have all the ideas, but putting it together, I am not spatial ability person. It's not me. But I know people. I know all of you. I know Ray, fabulous carpenter, let me tell you. And between all of us, I'm pretty sure we can get it together. So I need your help. I need your help with this, and I want to tell you all the cool stuff that I'm going to be doing, right? Because you will find out probably later on in the next month or so that there actually are new instances, right? There aren't any new sprays right now. We need to talk about the oils. So, y'all, when I make oils, hi Angela, nice to see you. They're made one by one. It is literally a small ritual for each one. I'm focused on that thing. That takes a lot of power. So, remember how I used to say each bottle is a little bit alive? That is why. That takes a lot of energy that I don't necessarily have right now. So I am working on healing so I can get that energy flowing again. But the world doesn't stop, right? So each bottle is a little bit alive. I'm putting literally a good chunk of my essence into this work. So that's going to take time as I heal. I'm sorry. That's why all those oils on my website say back order, because I'm trying to get to it as fast as I can without making mistakes and without messing up the mojo, because it's real easy to mess it up. We can talk about all that over, you know, cocktail wieners and, chocolate cake. It's a thing. So I need your help to get this altar going so that when it's done, I can actually get back to doing what I do best, which is bringing in all these energies and helping each and every one of you, because that's actually my job. Making stuff with Beaux Magique pays for me to help you. Having this altar will help me help you. So the joke is, and it's not really a joke, it's actually a straight up, THREAT, is that I like to put my friends on my altar and drown you in success and love and money. And then I sit back and watch that happen. It's fun. It brings me such joy when miracles happen around you, and I'm like, ah, that's that's my boo. And I want to do that for more people because let's face it, the world outside, this whole parallelogram that we're in, it is it's not fun. And I would rather that we all have fun. So why not? Yes, you will get to see the plan and the pics, and that will update on the coffee link. Um, how do you throw abundance my way, Twilight? Well, you can donate on the coffee link, which will go straight to my PayPal, which will basically end up going straight to my maker. um, you can literally just e-transfer me money, or because that's just going to go straight to Ray too. Um, and yes, Ray is going to get paid, by the way. In case anyone had any doubt, they're going to get paid. And I assure you, I have stalked all of my profiles of my friends, and I already have pictures of you. And I already have most of your pertinent information. So, yeah, all y'all going on the altar. Yeah, so I want to do that. But the old altar didn't have enough space for all of y'all. I would love to have about 10 or 15 of y'all all going at once because it just works out real good that way. But I can't do that right now because, yeah, just the way the house is and the way things are working, it's just not going to work out right now because if I light even more than one candle, I'm going to set off a very loud fire alarm, which will annoy the dog and the husband and just make me start swearing. So we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. So the altar is going to be the thing. What is this going to do in the future? So yes, um, Gwen, I will have plans for that going up on the coffee link, and I will let everyone know how it's going to go. We are scheduled to start hopefully later this month if we can get enough money for the down payment. And then, yeah, and then keep going. And then we are going to keep going and keep going. And I want to make sure that everyone has access to all the things they need and have as much magical power in their back pockets because why not? Why not? Why not both? Why not have everything? But of course, for those who have taken, the advanced classes, we all know that one of the most dangerous things you could possibly do is get everything you ask for. Yes, Jay, higher, further, and faster. Um, and I have, warned people about getting everything they asked for. It's different when miracles happen to other people, but when they happen to you, yeah. So when the coffee link went live, and oh my God, there's another. I just got a donation. All right, so I am crying. Okay, so please don't let Gwen. Don't let Gwendolyn know, but I cried so much I just got dehydrated. I just couldn't cry anymore because I want to give all of this love I have for you out, and now it's coming back. Oh, my heart. Yes, Angela, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole thing. But this is I mean, this is totally a trap. I know it's a trap, but it's a trap I got to walk into because there are better things out there that I need to be doing, and I need to be doing it with um a bigger, better altar. Yes, so Sarah says, um Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's exactly what it is. So we give you cash, the altar gets built, honoring space is ramped up for both Beaux Magique and blessing from my own woo, yes. And of course, there's just more battery power for everything to happen. It is literally all win-win. And I just don't I yeah. Um, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm here. We have, a couple more weeks so we can get something started, Janice. So, but yeah, so this is a trap. I'm completely walking into it. I know this is going to be insane. I know this is literally, gonna level me up longer and further and higher than I'm actually comfortable with, and that's a whole thing. Yeah, so comfort zone? What comfort zone? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. Comfort zone, comfort zone. What, what, what's a comfort zone? I don't have a comfort zone anymore. It's all okay. This is happening. This is happening. Oh God. And I'm not necessarily all cried out, but you know what? I'm too tired to like fight it anymore. And I'm pretty sure this is what, the gods actually wanted. They wanted me to be too tired to fight you for helping me. Good times, good times. So, yes, I know I am asking for help. My inner pride is literally screaming. Hi, Christina. You don't know me, but you've always loved my products. Oh yeah. Well, if you love my products, then we know each other. What's up, fam? Hey. Um, but yeah, so um, that's what I want to do. And the thing is that, Christina had a really good thing she said. Thing they said was that Christina doesn't know me, but they love my products. Here's the thing. I got a lot of energy. It may not seem like it because I like to be lazy. However, I want to help a lot of people. Beau Magique is the best way I can help as many people as possible. I've been doing it for a while, for the past 7, 8 years, and that's why each bottle is a little bit alive. That's where each product is a little bit alive because you're literally hanging out with a piece of me. That way I can help you through whatever it is that you want to go through because it is no good. It is unfair and it is hard to do these things by yourself. Bye, Gwen. Um, it's hard to do these things by yourself. So if you've bought a Beau Magique product, imagine that there's a little Terry on your shoulder helping you out. That's what it is. Did the thing get to me, Twilight? Oh my God. Yes, it got to me. Thank you, Twilight. It got to me. Thank you, Wildcard. Thank you, Liz. I'm gonna cry a lot once this is all done. Good times. But yeah, so I want to help as many people as possible because going through these things alone is no good. But imagine that there's a little Terry on your shoulder and it's not so bad. I mean, maybe all I'm doing is just sassing everything, rolling my eyes, or, hiding behind my fan because that's what I do. Sometimes I'm dozing in my chair. Hey, I'm old. I'm older. This is what happens. So this is what I want to do, and that new altar is going to make it amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you, Allison. Um, yes, the squirrels. The squirrels. Yes, I'm there. Yeah, yeah, Twilight. There was a red squirrel today. I'm like, what is this guy doing here? There's still snow on the ground. What? It's fine, whatever. I can't deal with that right now. Um, but yeah, so this is what I want to do. I want to help everyone I possibly can, and that's why I created Beau Magique. And Beau Magique will help me go places when the parallelogram is over. Um, I'm still gonna be wearing my mask. That's just where it is. Um, so when we can leave the house and I can see people again, I want everyone to have as much support as they possibly can. And if my products help you find support, I've done my job as a priestess. I will be able to hang out with the ancestors in the Summerland. Oh, fun fact, for everyone who says that they'll sleep when they're dead, the dead don't sleep. Sleep now. Rest now. And I am learning that too fast because I was informed that I am not allowed to be an ancestor just yet. Good times, good times. So yeah, so this is what we're doing. So updates for the shop. Oils are still going to be slow. I'm sorry, but it's going to be a little bit longer. Um, Everything else is going faster, faster than it was. The space is getting cleaner. I am still trying to organize. I still have boxes of supplies and herbs, and I'm like, where am I going to put this? That's where that went. And then I'm off again. I am creating new incenses. There's going to be a new powder in there somewhere. Um, I'm not sure if there's going to be a new spray yet, but I've got lots of things. Beaux Magique is big, really, really big. And if anyone has seen me at a craft show or a camping event, you've seen the giant display I have. And that's usually all I can make in like a 3-week period. And it's usually not even all the stuff that I can. Um, so, uh, oh my God. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. Uh, yeah, so, um, I want everyone to have the support. Yes, I did look at the coffee again. Please don't make me cry. It took me a very long time to get this makeup on, and if I get this blue glitter in my eyes, these contacts are done for. So, thank you, Christina. Um, you have the products. We're family. Welcome to Beaux Magique. And this is fun, and I want it to be fun again because when we moved, unpacking wasn't fun. It was not fun. I had to close down for like 6 months. One, because we moved, and that's just traumatic. And then I just had months and months and months of leaking boxes. I couldn't find anything. I had to rearrange the space and all that stuff. So this is how it's going. Beaux Magique is big. So we are trying our best to get going, get back up, create new things. And yes, don't forget drink the water. I got right here. Yep. I am drinking the water because all of my health and wellness people will be on me like white on rice if I get really dehydrated again or if I get sick. No, thank you. And yes, I know that they're out there rolling their eyes at me and asking me, did I eat today? Yes, I ate today. Thank you very much. Um, um, yeah, so I would like to definitely be able to do a whole lot of cool things. Like there's some cool incenses that I want to make that aren't made like the regular way. These are like bougie incenses. They're so cool. There's a couple of new powders that I want to make that I've seen that I don't wild card. I have no idea how I know. This is witch life. It's the only life I know. Um yeah, so there's some cool powders that I want to try only because I talk to you. I talk to all my friends, and you tell me about these unique situations, and I'm thinking I can make a thing for that. And then off I go into hyperfocus land. It's my favorite place. But it's really, really hard when I don't have everything I need right there. And the altar is the other part of that that's missing. That's why we got to do the thing. So that is where we are. Um, the website is still up. There are some Easter eggs on the website, so please go through things and see if there's something that you like. Who knows? There are things that aren't necessarily advertised on social media. They're just there on the site for you to find. They might be there today, they might be gone tomorrow. Who knows? I'm just saying that, the cutest blacksmith I know may have, done me a solid, and there might be some new things up there. Mm, 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 mm. There is a secret menu, but it's not on the website. You have to message me for that, and I'll give you a rundown of a secret menu. And some of us have black cards. If you don't have a black card, don't worry about it. Um, but yeah, so if you have a black card, you can ask me for the secret menu. If I like you and you don't have a black card, you can ask me, and then we'll figure it out. Because I do a lot of things that aren't necessarily safe for public consumption because I'm a witch. This is what we do. I do all the dangerous stuff, so you don't have to. Now, let me be clear. We are still working with the rules. Safety first. When it comes to fire magic, rule number one, don't burn down your house. Well, rule number one is fire safety. Rule number two is don't burn down your house. How do you know if you have a black card? You will have a black card. That's it. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later. Hey, Misha. Nice to see you. So, um, I do the dangerous stuff, spiritually dangerous stuff. And what people don't realize is that when you create something new that's magical, the act of creation itself is super dangerous because it's a little bit alive. Well, it's a lot alive. Let me tell you. Whew. But those are risks that I take so that you don't have to, so that you get, well, not necessarily safe magic, but less dangerous magic. And when I say less dangerous, I say stuff like, hey, if you are going to use the steady work, which is great for keeping jobs and getting jobs, please go easy on it. Because if you use too much of it, I won't see you for 6 months because you'll be busy working. Ask me how I know. Well, boys and girls, thank you for coming to my talk. How I know is that when I make it, even though there is nothing on my schedule for the next 5 years, as soon as it's made, my phone starts blowing up. My email starts blowing up. I have places to be. People want stuff. And now I'm working and working, working, and then I don't see my friends for another 6 months. Yes, Liz, this is why we haven't talked to each other since October. I made steady work, and now I am still busy. Please go easy on that stuff. Please go easy on this stuff. And then there's other incense, like the prophecy, like the journey. Go easy on it. Now, if you are in like, Beaux Magique Magic, 103, you know what? You're now experienced user. Good luck. Yep, good luck. I am not going to hold your hand through anything. Yes, a little dabble do ya, but yeah, good luck. Now, if you want me to teach you, you're going to have to let me know because we could just roll up with some classes and that'll help. By the way, did we want to do classes again? I think we can do classes again now. I think that would be good. Let me write that down. Classes. What kind of classes would you guys like? I'm working on tarot class again. That's going to be bigger and better. I actually found the link that has the download. So for all the people who were in my first class, I'll be actually able to send you a copy of those now. Ugh. Um, But yeah, we can do classes again, because stuff is cool, um, and magic is cool, and magic is everywhere. And in my brain, because it's a fun place, we aren't using near enough of the magic that's just laying around. Should I ask for should I ask for beginners? Beginners, you want to start with me for beginners? Because I just might push you into the pool. I'm kidding, mostly. Beginner's magic. How not to hex yourself. Will that work? How not to hex yourself? Just let me know. Cause I know she's not I know she's not kidding. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. So yeah, this is how it works. So yeah, basic beginner magic, like how not to hex yourself. And when I talk about magic, we get how to learn how to swim. Um, all right, so there's a request. How to try bigger things without blowing anything up. Oh, that's a good thing. That's taking the next step. Without blowing yourself up. Okay, we can do that. I will work on that too. Um, yeah, so there are lots of ways to do that. And for those who like Carol's thing, class request, how to try bigger things without blowing anything up, I can tell you the first two things. One, you're going to walk into it expecting things to blow up. Two, things are going to blow up. Jay is asking how to degender your magic. Whoa, that's going to be fun. How to degender your magic. Okay, that's a definitely loaded thing, and there's a lot of history that has to go with that one. But it can be done. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna walk through and expecting things to blow up. Yeah. So degendering magic is going to be critical for a lot of people, especially as magic evolves. If your magic is not evolving through time, I'm not saying you're doing something wrong, but I'm definitely saying you are missing out on a whole lot of opportunities to learn bigger and better things. We're gonna start there. But yeah, we can definitely work on that. And yeah, so I can do more things. And of course, with the altar, it's going to be easier for me to do the things because I will have, all the all the I'll have my mojo stored. I've gotten some great, great things, and tools from people like Rodrigo. Amazing, made me this fantastic grid where if I'm feeling like really, really, really just like weird and my energy's all over the place, I can go to the grid, hold on to one of the crystals, channel all my energy through it, and all the crystals and stones will filter it out and store it for me. This is magic like 303 here. This is the stuff that I am doing. You want to do it too? Gotta start doing the homework, and we can start with there. Um, oh yes, thank you, Liz, for catching that for me. But yeah, so I'm trying out new things because if I could find a better way to do stuff for you, I'm gonna let you know. If it's gonna be a matter of yeah, yeah, we used to do it this way for 35 years, but there's an easier way right here. And if the magic is easy, you're more likely to do it. Just like the reason why Beaux Magique sprays smell so good If it was stinky, you wouldn't use it. Now, there are Beaux Magique products that don't smell so nice. So, Beaux Magique products have two beautiful categories. They're beautiful, they're fantastic, they smell delicious, you want to eat it, but please don't, it'll give you a stomach ache. And do you want your stuff fixed or not? And honestly, that's a lot. That's the biggest approach I could ever have to making magic and making products and making magical things. If you need your stuff fixed, we can make it happen, possibly fast. If you need it to like be like have wrapped up in a beautiful package with a bow and smell like butterflies and rainbows, we could do that too. Getting your stuff fixed might take a little longer. Mostly because you'll be distracted because it smells so good. Y'all, talk about smelling so good. Amber. I know I have talked to people about amber for like months and months and months, possibly a couple years. I made myself like an amber hand cream. I can't stop smelling myself. I had to stop using it. Because there I am, it's middle of the night. Mhm. Oh, it smells so good. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't working. I mean, it's working, but it's not working. So, yeah, my hands are still a wreck. So I have to like use proper hand cream, not all the cool stuff, because I need my stuff fixed. I need it fixed. That would be great. So, yeah, and here I am putting on hand cream. By the way, people, please drink the water, put on the lotion, use the hand cream. Putting on the lotion actually helps seal in your water content of your body so that you don't dehydrate as fast. There we go. So, this is where we are. This is what we're doing. I have notes, beginner's magic, how not to hex yourself, you know, um, taking the next step in magic, how to do bigger and better things without blowing yourself up, and degendering magic. Woo! Yeah, it's going to be a thing. And it's going to be fun. And I'm going to try to make everything as fun as possible or work as well as possible because why not? Uh, Alexandra the Great, thank you. Thank you, Becca. Thank you to the anonymous Kofi supporter. Oh my goodness, I am ready to cry again. Ah, no cry. No cry. Oh, thanks, Misha. Because I'm busy doing all the stuff, so I can't exactly make my own hand cream anymore. Don't look at Indigo Aroma. Don't look at it. Just put that down. Thank you very much. So I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got. So here is the part where I stop talking and I start responding to you. So um talk to me. What's going on in your lives? Let's talk about it. Let's think about it. Let's maybe, do a whole lot of networking while we're here because why not? And yeah, so ask me some questions, ask me some stuff. Let me know what's happening in your lives because I want to know. Oh my goodness, y'all, oh my goodness. The fundraiser is now at 25%. That is amazing. Holy crap. 25%. We are a quarter of the way there. Um, do I want to get some donuts? Well, do I want to get some donuts? What kind of question is that? Of course I want donuts. What? Um, Shay and I finalized. Oh, Shay, they finalized their hand fasting. Yay! How do I like Huntsville? Huntsville is beautiful. It is kind of surreal. Like, I'm walking down the street and someone says, "Good morning." No one clutches their bag. No one, no, they make eye contact. Okay, that's happening. So, yeah, and it's surreal. It is gorgeous, even in winter. It's kind of pretty. Of course, there's a ski hill that's like on the other side of our shared lawn, and I just watch the skiers go down. Sometimes they all fall down in the same place, and that's joyful to watch. Um, so Jay says they're working on setting up the coffee shop and might actually start going live on Twitch more often. Oh, that is good. Putting yourself out there is really hard because when I started these live streams, they were hard. I was nervous a lot. And there are a lot of times where Jay was the only person there. Woo! But yeah, good job for that one. What's Jace doing? Jace is trying to break intergenerational trauma and gender all in one. Well, that's a whole lot that's happening. All in one go, Jace? All in one go? You want to like throw climate change in there too? I mean, while you're at it, you know, sure. Um, let's see. Thank you, Edie. I am greatly appreciative of the transfer. I am. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on camera. It's not gonna happen. But it might happen. I'm just saying. Just oh my goodness. Right. Um, Rodrigo, do I want to get some donuts? And I'll sing like, do you want to build a snowman? We're not doing this, Rod. We are not doing this. Oh my goodness, dork. That's why I like him. Um, what else is going on? Let me get through these. Let's see. Liz. Liz is still trying to find the right meds. Oh yeah. Oh, the neighbor is still a jerk, huh? Oh, the baton trend is going well. Paladin stuff's going good, and still in the same spot as 2017. Well, you know what? You're still in the same spot. I think you're still in the same spot because you were dodging a whole lot of weird things that are coming your way. Just saying. There is nothing wrong with dodging, bullets. Nothing wrong with that. So I would be okay with staying in the same place. Twilight says they have a friend that's close that lives close to me, and their cottage is in Bracebridge. Yeah, Bracebridge isn't far. It's like literally, it's not 8 minutes away like everything else in Huntsville, but it's not that far away. Hi, Kat. Nice to see you. What else is going on here? Unfair question. How to balance rest and compassion versus tackling the things and moving forward. Are you talking to my therapist again, Sarah? Are you two in like cahoots? I think you are. And if so, you need to stop emailing my therapist. Balancing rest and compassion versus tackling the things and moving forward. What if I told you? Remember that voice? What if I told you that they're actually the same thing? Right? So here's the thing. I don't know if anyone's noticed. I am black. I will give you a few minutes to like wrestle with that with your soul. Just hang on. Work with that for a minute. And we're back. So I am black. My ancestors were enslaved. Resting is the most beautiful act of ancestor veneration that I could ever do. Compassion, especially self compassion, is one of the most incredible, ridiculous ancestor veneration things I could possibly do. Because as a black femme in the current world, there's so many people who think that black women will save them. Absolutely not, number one. And two, how much money do you have? Now, tackling the things and moving forward is still about boundaries, 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 not just with people who annoy you, but with your beautiful friends. And sometimes it's taking those boundaries down and asking for help. For me, the moving forward is I am giving myself compassion and resting. And I'm tackling the pride I have that is crippling me. Shut up, Gladys. Um, and lowering my boundaries and asking for help. And that is going to move me forward. Yes, I will send this clip to my therapist so that they know that I said that out loud to other people. But that's what I'm doing. And that's what you have to do. We all know that, sometimes you are literally pushing against an immovable object. If you can't go through, you can go around. You can go over, you can go under. And sometimes the message is, why? Why go through this? There's a whole nother like beautiful playground land somewhere else in the other direction. Go do that. Why are you pushing against this one thing? But that's what I got. Um, let's see, what's Edie doing? Doing the heavy lifting with personal works and girding up the courage for website a la psychic amazingness. Well. Edie's ready to do the thing. Pretty sure we can help Edie out. It's gonna be amazing. Yes. Yes, Liz, we could talk about stuff later. What is Leah doing? Lots of adjusting and hearing the birds come out, right? And oh, Leah's having a step up year. Look out! Look out! Look out! Yep, you better start singing, Luda, move! Get out the way! Leah's coming through! Mission's gonna be a grandma again. Ah! Yay! Misha's gonna be a grandmother. I think I'm gonna work on my cosplay this year. I'm gonna be the best berry godmother in the world. So I'm gonna need some butterfly wings. Yeah, maybe a scepter that's like, a honey drizzler. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, what's else going here? Kat says uh they've had some excellent opportunities come their way. All right, yes. Oh, Kat's gonna be near me at the end of May. Look out! I'm gonna be in trouble. So I will spend all of May not making so I can actually like be around you and not kill you. That'd be great. All right. Jace has the oil paints. Yay! Start the tarot paintings. Start the tarot paintings, Jace. I want to see them. I want to see them. Yay, honeybee. Oh, what is this? Oh, yes, yes. Oh, who is Gladys? All right, so I am a believer in naming things to deal with them. So, my depression, my anxiety, and doubt all have names. Depression is Gladys, anxiety is Cloris, and the doubt is Phyllis. I would tell you what I call them, but it is profanity, so we won't do that. Um, yes, so when Gladys wants to keep me in a depressive state, well, they all do, only to keep me safe. Keep me safe because the world's a scary place. And sometimes I have to tell Gladys to just go away because I have to move forward. And Gladys is like, no, 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 you can't ask for help. Those people will actually. I'm like, Gladys, I'm going to have a cookie, Gladys, and sit down. There we go. So that's who Gladys is. So if you ever see me post something like, STFU Gladys, that's what I'm doing. Um, I'm glad my answer was helpful, Sarah. Yes, I will send that to my therapist. Twilight. Twilight is learning how to loom knit. Ooh, I like hats. Hats are lovely. As my beautiful friends know, I tend to lose them. But I've managed to keep several over the past few years, and that makes me very happy because I don't know if anyone's noticed, I am a delicate tropical flower and I get cold. So if anyone's gonna knit hats, I will take them. I would also like socks. I am a size 12 women's. I don't care if the socks are ugly. Send them to my house. Thank you very much. Um, Carol is trying to get the courage to put themselves out there by starting their own online business. Well, yes, please. Be sure to share those links with us because we want to know. We want to know what's happening and we want to support you. And if we can't give you money or buy anything, we will share the links because that's what communities do. Uh, yeah, Misha is actually not far from Huntsville, so there you go. And yes, Twilight and Shay are only an hour away. So yeah, so that's what's happening. So yeah, thanks for everyone for checking in with me, letting me know what you're doing because yeah, I want to know what's happening in your lives because if I talk to you, I get more good mojo. It makes me happy and it keeps me stable and it tells Gladys to shut up because Gladys is just the worst. She is the worst. Thank you, Buffy, for donating. Oh, Shay's making crystal jewelry. All right, well, I could definitely model for you. That'd be great. Let me know. But yes, so when you talk to me and you let me know, oh, Samantha is tutoring and starting up this virtual assistant business. Well then, dear Samantha, I might have a job for you. Mm, Um, not even kidding. Yeah, so knowing what's going on with your lives lets me know who to put on the altar next. I know each and every one of you. It's too late. I have your photos. Ha 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 ha. I'm okay. I swear. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Misha is getting their own business off the ground and finally got it registered. Oh yeah, it's really real now. Scary, right? It's scary. You are not alone. We are here with you. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah. So, one more thing. Um, I just want to say thank you for everyone who has donated to the coffee link. Here it is one more time. Thank you for donating. Every dollar goes literally to build the altar and pay Ray their worth and get that altar done as fast as possible. All the orders that you've made are keep Beaux Magique going, and I'm doing as fast as I can without making mistakes. But I'm making mistakes, so I gotta slow down and take some more time to heal. I guess. I guess I'll rest. Um, yeah. So guess I'll rest. So yeah. So it's all gonna be good. It's all gonna be amazing, and I want you to have part of the amazingness too, because if a little bit of me is in every product that you get, every dollar that you give me for this altar, a little bit of you is now with me. And that makes me ridiculously happy. I am not going to cry. Um, yeah, so I want a little bit of you with me to help me do all the stuff. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. Absolutely 1000% amazing. So, um, yeah, it is now 8:15. Yes, Misha, I know you are not that far away. Um, yes, I am aware of all the things. And yes, the universe is clubbing me over the head with all the things. I got it. Um, and yeah, so we are gonna do the thing. Um, I hopefully will be talking more and more about the fundraiser as time goes on. I want to update it with some plans and some links, so you can see all the stuff that's happening. And yeah. Oh, really? Kat says they swear by steady work and high road, and their opportunity came shortly after starting Bunchhouse. Well, I want you to have the magic as accessible as possible. Bye, Samantha. See you later. Um, yeah. So if a spray doesn't work, try a soap. If a soap doesn't work, try an incense. If incense doesn't work, try a powder. We'll try to find a way around everything to make it work. So that's what I like. So it is 8:15. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sticking with me as I ramble because that's what I do and you love me for it. I am Reverend Terry Brookins, the priestess you need. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for donating to my coffee link to get a new altar. If you could, please share the link with your friends, um, especially if you know people who would love to see the live stream, but they might have missed it and they want to know what's happening. Yeah, so share it all out and let me know. Yes, I love you too. Yes. Look, Janice, don't you give Misha any ideas, all right? But if you're getting donuts, I do like French crullers and old fashioned glazed. And, just anyway, moving on. Whew. Yes, so please share the link. I really, really, really would love to get this up to at least 50% so I can pay Ray and yeah, keep it going. Right. Kisses. I love you. Have a great night. Enjoy the full moon. If you're not a little bit nutty already, you will be soon. Remember, y'all, safety and magic. Don't burn down your house. Please, please, please be safe out there. Do the homework, and we will see y'all on the other side. Kisses. I love you. Bye.